I've been wanting to shoot this bit of video for ages, and I tend to use my phone a lot for video, just for convenience more than anything. So at the moment, I've got a Samsung Galaxy S23. This is the selfie camera. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this microphone on most of the stuff. So this is just a cheap Temu type microphone. I will use a different microphone on the other bits that I'm going to do. And the idea is I'm going to do a bit of video on this footage. I'm going to flip this over, so I'm using the front facing camera on the Galaxy. Then I'm going to do a bit on a DJI Pocket 2, and I will use the DJI mic on that one. And then I'll finally do a bit of video with my DSLR camera. So some of it will be me just walking around the room. I need to set stuff up. So I'm not even sure how much or if I've got this in frame, but this is the same microphone and it's the S23, but it's the front facing cameras on the S23, which is where I shoot most of my stuff from, simply because most of my videos are moving around fish tanks and shrimp tanks and stuff. Apologies for the reflection, but moving around fish tanks and shrimp tanks and stuff just because it's easy with the phone. This is the next device. This is the DJI Pocket 2. Now I'll connect this to my phone, and it's connected to the microphone that's sort of clipped to my shirt. It takes a little bit longer to set up. I sometimes use it when I'm doing sort of two different camera angles, or if I'm doing an interview, so I can flip between sort of left and right view. But the setup of this is what takes me a little bit longer to do, and I can't see what's on screen, whereas I can with the phone. I also noticed that in this room, because of everything in here, I was getting quite a bit of interference with the phone. So whether that's on this bit of video or not will be sort of led to be seen. But let's flip the camera around and we'll go and have a look at some tanks using this device. So let's do a similar thing. We'll flip the camera around, have a look at some tanks. We'll try and sort of do the same tanks up here, and obviously I've got that reflection, and then we'll finish over here in the same way. What I've done here is used a Canon 600D, so it's an older type DSLR camera. I've had to add audio after the event just because I'd plugged a wired microphone in, which I'll show you in a second, and that microphone didn't work. So this is using an 18 to 55mm lens. I think it's okay if you've got it static. Obviously I can't record audio on it, which is a bit of a shame, but that sort of, you know, I can't get the selfie experience from this. So this is me holding it, and obviously it's very unstable with me holding that. There's no gimbal. That's me holding it at full arm stretch and not being able to record, but I'm sure I could fix that problem. Where this becomes difficult in my mind is when we actually go and look at the tanks. So bit wobbly walking around the room, and the difficulty is, and I don't know if this is just my camera, my lens or what, but it won't autofocus for me, and with the reflections, even if it could, that would be difficult. So as you can see here, it's not autofocusing even though I've got it switched on to autofocus. It does if I've got it on camera mode, but not if I've got it on video mode. And I just don't use it enough to understand that camera. So you can see me here trying to sort of focus that to no real success. I think this lens it's more of a landscape, you know, being further away, a general all-purpose thing. And the same applies when we come over onto the tank with the bloodshot carabiner in. I'm really struggling to get focus here. What I do is I swap the lens for a macro. The both Sigma lenses these are, and I'm really struggling to even get a picture here with the macro. This might not be the macro actually, but I sort of have a play around. If anyone knows the best way to sort of use a DSLR, and this is an old one, I might need to invest. So the DSLR didn't work out too well, although I think it might be a viable option. So let's just recap. The first part was the Samsung Galaxy S23 front-facing selfie lens, which I'm on at the moment, and I find that really easy to use. Pull it out your pocket, plug a little cheap microphone into it, job done. We then had a go at that on the front-facing lens, although I couldn't see that, so I had to sort of get that in frame. I did set it to 0.6 or zoomed back, which I liked the sort of wider angle of the room on that. From there, we then moved on to the DJI Pocket 2, so it's the older one. The Pocket 3 is out now, but there's quite a bit of setup to that, and I'm not a fan of the audio with the microphone that it uses. Now, you can use a wired microphone into that, but I find that wired microphone gets a lot of interference. And bear in mind that the ceilings, the walls, and everything in here are foil lined, just as an insulator. So the final bit of that was the DSLR, and I had to do audio over that. Now, the microphone that I used for that one was a Jabra headset. It's a full headset, noise cancelling, and really like that microphone. I think it sounds absolutely brilliant. But I don't want to walk around with a headset doing video. So obviously there's a lot of noise going on in the room, air pumps, bubbles, stuff like that. So something for me that noise cancels, where I can have a lavalier type microphone. I do like the DJI stuff, so the new microphones would be good, but it's a massive investment for me, and I'm not earning from YouTube, so you know I'm throwing money at it and a couple of years of my time, and I'm still not in that frame. So I'm going to sort of throw it over to you guys. Which of the three sets of video do you prefer? You can comment on audio, but more importantly, what I'm looking for is I'm looking for feedback on the best camera that's simple to use, easy, grab and shoot, good audio, good video, autofocus, that isn't going to break the bank and would sort of up my game a little bit for my YouTube videos. Or are you happy with the way the phone works? What would be awesome is if somebody out there who watches my videos could give me lessons in how to use the camera, use the DSLR, what to get, how to do it, how to shoot, how to fold, how to cut up your videos in such a way. So this video is edited on my phone. So even the DSLR stuff, I've had to download it to my PC, connect the phone, and then download it to my phone. And I use Filmora Mobile. I do have Filmora for the PC, and the PC probably is capable of editing that. I've got a couple of big screens on the PC, so I probably should edit on the PC, but I've only got the mobile version. It's not cheap, Filmora, and I don't know if I want to take that next step. And my PC can't cope with it, so it's a bit of a strange one. But throw it out to you guys. Something completely different to what I normally do. I've still kept it in the shrimp room. But if you've enjoyed this or any of our content, hit the subscribe, put your bell notification on so you don't miss anything. Give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment. I'm really, really interested in your feedback for this one, because I'm trying to sort of improve the quality of what I put out rather than the quantity. So once this rack's finished, I've got a couple of ideas of things for videos, but then I'm probably going to spread my videos out a little bit more. But let me know what you guys think, and I hope you enjoyed this. Until next time, everybody, take care.